for tonight's 25-lap feature event. Those of you, your first time here to the Speedway, when these cars sit at the idle, we've talked about the rain and the storms and everything else. Kind of feels like a thunderstorm, about to break loose. Off in the distance. But tonight, it's going to be a whole lot of chaos right here in front of your eyes at the bull ring at Jacksonville. Final touches being put on the lineup towards the back of the pack by race director Alan Motley and crew. Make sure everybody is lined up correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you up off your seat and on your feet as the next time by off of turn number 4. One of the most magical sights you will ever see will be displayed by 23 weekly warriors with more hard hustle and a whole lot of hard work and making these 900 horsepower beast fly in search of victory lane. 2 warriors with no parallel to those who live their life on the edge. Jacksonville Speedway, these are 24 of the bravest, baddest souls on the face of planet Earth. These are West and Midwest. These are Morrow Brothers Ford, built for tough, MOWA wing sprint cars. Backstretch, run them here, guys. One to go this time by the flag stand. Have a little fun, have a little party before we get down to dancing. Joey Mohan, Terry Babb on the front row, Paul Nieheiser, Jeremy Standridge, Jason Keith, Braden Fox, Shelby Miller, Jim Mohan, Jacob Patton, Corey Bruns, your top 5 rows. 25 laps the distance. Make your pick right now. The thrill and the Ville, the MOWA Wing Sprint Cars. We go green. A whole lot of fast and furious this time. There's through the water. Everybody trying to stay clean and green as we work our way through the first set of corners. Terry Babb in the crowd, the initial race. Lead it. Let's go to water. We're out our first spot. They'll be introduced on the exit of number 4. Battle out front of all 3. All that's different. Terry Babb, your leader out front. Oh, little spinning caution over there in turn number 3 and 4. Red flag in turn 3 and 4. Multiple cars involved in the accident. Good to see Corey Bruns out of the car in that yellow 44. Having a hand for Corey. Jason Keith in the white 28 involved. Chris Urish in the black 77. Brayton Lynch in the 29. Robbie Sandridge in the 17 Star also involved, along with that 44 machine of Corey Bruns. Red flag on track, all stop. Tough night, tough way to end the night for Corey Bruns. He was so close last week at Hobstadt. Had so much emotion after getting out of the race car. And tonight, unfortunately, will end his night on the hook. Doesn't appear to be a whole lot of damage to the other 4 cars over here in the incident. Maybe a little bit of wing damage on Standridge, but nothing major. Urish's right front was into the fence. Might have to see if he's good on the front end side of things. Looks like Brayton Lynch should be able to continue. Jason Keith over here in the white 28 has a little bit of rear wing damage on the left sideboard of that machine. Chris Yurch may have a bit of a front end. Looks like he should be able to continue well. And Standard should be able to continue as well. Looks like Corey Bruns, though, the only one that will be having a significant amount of damage out of this incident, as he got upside down and is okay over here in turn number 3 and 4. Some crews starting to take a look down here at Chris Yurich's machine. Looks like the front bumper is pretty bent in. Corey Bruns obviously has a significant amount of damage. He has a left front wheel that is no longer attached to the tire. And also a very damaged front wing. Chris Yurich's front end, at least to look to me, doesn't have a ton of damage. He's got a little bit of front wing damage. And it looks like Keith Standridge on the Brayton Lynch should be able to continue. Well, that about looked like the big one at Talladega or Daytona for just a moment, but thankfully, looks like the only one that will be left out in the cold, if you will be Corey Bruns. So we will try to get it going back again. Good start up front for Terry Babb. He's able to take that initial race lead. Joey Mulholland sitting right now in that second spot. On a racy track tonight at Jacksonville. Throughout the course of the track prep and everything else, this thing could certainly widen its way out throughout the course of the feature event, not just for MOWA, but through the entire course of the night. Cars that are getting pushed back off. You can see a couple of them rolling on the front straightaway. We'll be back to green flag action here in just a couple of moments.
At an independent like Burris, we can offer an array of choices to growers. The reason why is because we're not tied to a specific trait or genetic platform. Without those constraints, we get a chance to have a very open conversation with that grower.
For more information, visit burrisseed.com.
So we do have one lap complete, 24 laps to go here at Jacksonville. We've talked all night long about the ability to watch races live. Certainly if you like what you see, you can go back and watch it all archived as well. If you hop on YouTube, search Jacksonville Speedway, all the night's events are highlighted and recapped. And we also have a new feature this year. You can watch MOWA Monday. Myself and Tommy Cook, we put that feature together. Just a real quick little video update you as to what happened, some of the big highlights of the night. That comes out every Monday afternoon to be able to recap you as to exactly what happened throughout the course of the MOWA weekend of racing. Built for Tough MOWA Sprint Car Series does utilize a fuel clock. The way that works is from the time that the first car gets pushed off for the feature event, a 40-minute timer starts ticking. It stops on red flags, but the minute another car gets pushed off, it resets. That is for simply enough fuel so that if drivers are out there at that point, everyone will be able to stop, put more fuel in the car. Could potentially become a complete open red where they could change varying amounts of things. But we are taking our way there. A little bit of a time crunch in that scenario. Everybody now back off and fine. We're trying to get everyone back into the correct starting positions as they will be here for the restart. I mentioned we do have one lap complete. Terry Babb, your leader, with Joey Mohan riding in second. Paul Nienheiser, Jeremy Stanridge, Jim Mohan. Couple of the top guys in points riding around towards the top of the field right now. Mohan, Nienheiser, Mohan, Stanridge. A couple of guys towards the top and in the points. Trying to get a couple final touches on the rear of the field. Get things done and sorted away. Coming to one to go this time by. Terry Babb, your leader, Joey Mohan running in second. Paul Nienheiser third. Jeremy Standridge fourth. Followed by Jason Keith, Jim Mohan, Joby Miller, Braden Fox, Corey Bruns, Jacob Patton, your top 10 runners right now here for this restart. Unfortunately, though, for Jason Keith, he has to head to the tail as he did stop on that yellow flag. One down, 24 to go. Terry Babb in that black, white, and bright orange number 47 will lead us back to green this next time off at turn number 4. Brings us back to green. Good restart for Paul Nienheiser. That goes to 6 trying to reel in Joey Mohan. So Terry Babb bring it back, make it to the moment. Whoa, and a caution over there in turn 3 and 4. Yellow, yellow, yellow over there in turn 3 and 4. Austin Odell comes to a stop. Turn 3 and 4 has not been kind to Austin this year during MOWA competition. Our initial April appearance, he found himself upside down. His qualifying run tonight, he had a moment or two, and it comes to a stop over there. In the MOWA rule book, for a lap to count, everyone has to cross the line except for the cars bringing out the caution. Who was involved in the caution. Therefore, we still have one lap down. Another restart here upcoming with Terry Babb, your leader. Those of you, we talked about some of the different things tonight. Something you'll hear a lot, the cushion. The top part of the racetrack, as drivers make their way around, dirt will slide up there next to those white walls and will build, and drivers can run the top side of the speedway. They can run the cushion and be able to find a lot of speed. You'll see guys up there, you'll see guys in the middle, see guys on the bottom. That's the fun part about this racy blue ring. Top, middle, bottom, everything else. That last time by, you saw guys go 3 wide into turn number 1. We can string some together right here. Terry Babb, your leader, 1 lap down, 24 left to go. Joey Mohan, Paul Nienheiser, Jeremy Stanridge, Jim Mohan waiting in the wings. Terry Babb from Decatur, Illinois, leads us back to green off of turn number 4. Terry Babb, a very good turn racer. Paul Nienheiser, away on the outside, he goes to Joey Mohan. Paul Nienheiser up to the second spot. Paul got a spinner. Jason Keith, unfortunately, with nowhere to go, he got tagged by Standridge, and those two got together. Keith brings out the caution. was able to get Jason Keith pushed off and fired back away. Jason Keith, get him to the tail of the field. Driver's getting the one to go this time by. According to the rulebook, MOWA does have a 2-push rule past the initial one, but there are some asterisks in that. Whereas if you were to stop to avoid a spinning car, like under the judgment that Keith did right there, able to continue, but he is obviously at the back. 1 down, 24 to go. Terry Babb, Joey Mohan going to bring us back to green. See what he does from this side. Start the inside of Mohan. He might get behind the up in that second spot. He has a full break. Buck's got knocked off. Tough break for Braden Fox. He was very, very racy, running up inside the top 10, running towards the top 5. I think him and another car or two got together there on the exit of turn number 2, but he got sent towards the inside retaining wall on the back straightaway. From my vantage point here in the infield, he does not have any obvious damage. It could be very easy that he may have a flat right wheel that we cannot tell, or some kind of issue from here in the infield. Braden Fox will get pushed back off on the tail of the field. Find the launch and see what that youngster can do from the back of the field. 1 to go, 1 lap down. Terry Babb, Joey Mohan, Paul Nienheiser, Jeremy Standridge, Jim Mohan in the top 5 right now. Terry Babb still out front. Terry's a veteran racer. You notice he's been restarting at different points of the racetrack. The leader restarts the race anytime towards that orange cone over there in turn number 4. See what he does this time. He's waiting. Picks up the green. Completely legal. Here comes Standridge. Oh, tries to get him behind us. He's able to slide back into that third spot. Get past Standridge. So the Miller side of the inside of Jim Mohan. Trying to find him there. Run for the lead. 3 car lengths separating Babb from Mohan. Almost nose to tail for the lead. Terry Babb out front right now. Yellow on the track once again. 3 cars over there in turn 3 and 4. Braden Fox in our white 53 had nowhere to go, and he simply piled in late. Urish and Standridge, the 2 drivers over there in turn 3 and 4, saw those 2 just kind of doing pirouettes over there. Not the nice kind like ballerinas do, but the expensive kind like race cars do. And Braden Fox simply came in a full song and got a hold of both of them. And I already tell right now, Robbie Standridge is out of the car. Certainly not injured or anything else, but he believes his night is done, and it very well may be. It certainly is, now that he's out of the race car. Trying to get Braden Fox back in a position to get pushed back off, as well as Chris Urish. Looks like Chris Urish's left rear wheel is done and toast. Robbie Sandridge out of his car in the 17 Star Machine. Chris Urish still staying in his car in the 77U. That fuel clock continues to tick. 40 minutes as it was started, and Braden Fox has pulled his machine to the infield tough end of the night for the youngster out of Indiana, and I hope is going to be needed here for Sandridge. Still Terry Babb, your leader out front. Joey Mohan riding in second. On these restarts, tell you what, Paul Niedheiser, I know he's got plenty of fans in the house here tonight. He's had some really good restarts, been able to rock it around on the outside. Fun to watch those top three go to battle. There was a point in the middle of turn 3 where those two were just about nose to tail. Going to be a fun one to watch here tonight. Joby Miller, he had a little bit of a run going on there. Sandridge hanging tough. He's sitting in that 4th spot right now, but a contender all year long. A couple moments here before we get the incident over there in turn 3 and 4. Clean back up. Get back to green. The machine of Chris Urish has been taken to the infield. Now waiting for Sandridge to get fixed over there in turn 3 and 4, so he can be taken most likely here to the infield. Been a bit of an endurance race here so far. Tell you what, that battle up front has been exciting to watch so far. See that 4-wheeler here coming off turn 4? Those jugs full of fuel, just in case we get to that point. Also, you can also see some of these drivers. They'll blip the throttle just like Paul Niedheiser did. These tires, you want to keep them at an optimal temperature. You also see Paul Niedheiser running up along the cushion, trying to knock that down a little bit. Figure out where the ruts are, figure out where he's maybe going to bounce a little bit so that he can adjust his line throughout the course of a lap. Yellow flag comes off the starter stand. Get back to green flag action here in just a moment. A run to go this time by the flag stand. 1 to go, meaning a forward green flag, showing drivers we are 1 lap away from getting back to green flag racing action. Five laps in the books. 5 down, 20 to go. 5 laps are complete, 20 laps to go. Terry Babb, Joey Mohan, Paul Nienheiser, Jeremy Standridge, and Joe B. Miller, your top 5 winners right now. Patton, Mohan, Falcon, Shillett, and Burks behind them. Babb brings us back to green. Good restart there from Paul Nienheiser. See what the young crew can do. He's got his right side of Speedway. Mohan on the outside. Here comes Joe B. Miller. He tries his way back past Patton. Here comes Standridge. Standridge, big slider there on Nienheiser. Oh, Logan Falcon spins right for the triplet. Everybody, hold on. Mario Klauser has pulled it to the infield on the inside of turn number 4. Klauser has pulled it to the infield in turn number 4. Brett Triplett, the machine stopped over there on the bottom side of the back straightaway. Good to see Brett Triplett out of that machine as he walks away from the race car. Back here towards the infield. Six laps are complete, 19 to go. Coming back to green this next time off of turn number 4. Terry Babb once again going to lead us here to green. Here comes Standridge again. Standridge going to dive to the bottom side. Nienheiser rockets her up the outside. Paul Nienheiser up into the second spot. Paul Nienheiser rockets his machine. Joe B. Miller up in the third as well. And it's all hung up for the battle. Joey Mohan able to hold on to that fourth spot as he falls back. Into the clutches of Jeremy Standridge. Terry Babb out front right now. Paul has arrived in the second. Nienheiser picked up the win here with MOWA a couple of weeks ago. And that was back in what was supposed to be the season opener in early April. Terry Babb leading and across there in turn 3 and 4. Dustin Barks bringing out the yellow flag over there in turn 3 and 4. Dustin Barks, the stopped car in the middle of turn 3 and 4. And that will bring out another caution. Nine laps are complete. 16 to go. Behind Dustin Barks over there on the exit of turn number 4. Get him pushed back off. There are a couple of pops, a couple of crackles for Barks. These engines can backfire. Whereas if a driver were to roll backwards, unfortunately, can do a bit of damage. So when you see guys start to spin, just want to lock up the brakes, get that motor to stop as quickly as possible. Tell you what, Joe B. Miller's been one to watch so far here tonight. Been extremely fast in that McGarry Motorsports. Where it be. He started in the 7th spot, riding right now in 3rd. How about Paul Nienheiser? Good shape in Illinois natives made some moves so far. Can he hunt down the veteran and Terry Babb? 9 down. Here we come back to green. So that restart for Nienheiser. Slides after the turn number 1. Babb's going to cross it back underneath him. Miller's going to try to follow. Miller in the 3rd. Nose 3. Nose to tail. Mohawk not far behind. They both their way off the 4. Terry Babb out front right now. Paul Nienheiser right in the clutches. A car length and a half behind. As they enter turn 3 and 4 this time. You can see the rear front runners starting to go off on the inside. Austin Odell taking 3 and 4. So they'll keep it going, however. Tell you what, Joe B. Miller's got a head to his team right now. Sides to the inside of Nienheiser. We'll tighten the clutches a little bit. Nienheiser able to get that around the exit turn number 4. Joe's top able to pull to the infield. Now the footway's starting to heat up. A car length the difference right now. See what Nienheiser's got. Kind of down in the quarter a little bit right there. Nienheiser a little bit better in 3 and 4. What he is in 1 and 2. Joby Miller's hunting down right now. Nienheiser's in the run for one of them here. See what he can do. Working on lap number 15 this time on. Lap 15 this time on. Nienheiser sitting in 2nd. Joby Miller starting to hide him toward Morrow. Forward and Stanridge in 5th. Everybody trying to get through a tricky turn number 4. Paul Nienheiser's got company. Here comes Joby Miller. Joby Miller trying to slide him at 3 and 4. Pulls back to the right. Nienheiser gets back on the outside. Nienheiser's already got 3. Sprint car wins this season. Trying to grab number 4. Terry Babb, though, the veteran, showing how far right now as they work the wall next to the turn 4. Working here on lap number 18 this time on. Sitting heavy in the last track. Working the lanes first. Terry Babb out running. See Paul Nienheiser riding up right now. And Miller and Mohawk. The top 4 right now. Now Parker getting nose to tail this time as they take the way to 3 and 4. Right Lynch, bouncing. Yellow for Joey Mohawk. My goodness, all kinds of chaos right there. Paul Nienheiser, Braden Lynch, head on the horse track around. Joey Mohawk puts it in the fence in turn 4. My goodness. Tough break over there for Joey Mohawk. See him moving around in the car. I think he just took his helmet off and he will be done for the night. Nienheiser just came on and rejoined the field. You can see the 9X machine of Paul Nienheiser. Him and Braden Lynch simply went off the track to try to avoid the melee in front of them. So able to get their positions back. Tough break for Joey Mohawk over there in that black, blue, and white 29 machine. Eighteen laps complete, 7 to go. 7 laps to go here at Jacksonville. Laps complete, 7 to go. See what Paul Nienheiser's got. Joby Miller's been extremely fast here tonight. Jacob Patton's made some moves. You see the front end on Mohawk's machine is broke. He will get pulled into the infield. Infield starting to look like a used car sales. One to go this last time by the flag stand. Terry Babb out front. Paul Nienheiser in 2nd. Joby Miller riding in 3rd. He's made moves. Jacob Patton. 10-house machine, how about Jeremy Stanwood sitting back there in fifth. Good run for Kyle Schuett. Babel's the bottom, bringing us back to green. Taking away for Neal. Neal's around the outside. Paul Neal to the lead here in Jacksonville. Jacob Hahn slides by his one in the third spot. Hahn may ever look for a second run outside of 4. Now catches the wall. Everybody will sort it out. Joby Lewis, well, back to 10. He's just trying to get his way back to 4th. Stan Rim is going to cross it after Nathan on the exit of turn number 2. 5 to go this time. All right. Oh, Stan Rim trying to hold on to it. Everybody trying to get to the chaos back there. I'm sure trying to make this campaign up in the top 5. Paul Nienheiser sits on the line, is out in front big time here at the Ville. Paul Nienheiser working through turn 3 and 4. Bam sitting right now in second. Pan sitting on the final stop of the podium. Paul Nienheiser right going up. Green flag, 2 to go. 2 to go for Nienheiser. Good battle back up for second, third, and 4th. Joby Miller trying to get himself to the final spot of the podium. Jacob Pan trying to hold on to that third spot. Side by side down the back straightaway. Mike flying in the air for Nienheiser. McGarry Motorsports driver Joby Miller flying in the 3 and 4. That allows Pan to cross back underneath him. Miller up around the outside. Oh, those two get together for this moment. Paul Nienheiser wins the Jacksonville. Off of turn 3, Patton into the third spot. Miller coming on the 4th. Fantastic feature event here tonight. And Paul Nienheiser able to pick up the win here at the hometown track. There's some donuts as well. How about that, race fans? Paul Nienheiser, your feature winner here tonight. Does it in celebratory style. Rear brake rotor lit up on this machine. Throughout the course of the race tonight. He's out of the race car. He's going to climb up top from Sheep in Illinois. How about it for Paul Nienheiser? Give Paul just a moment here to get the helmet off and everything else. Safety Hans device. We're on a bit of a time crunch here on a timely basis. Going to get this machine of Paul Nienheiser pushed up here on the front straightaway so that we can get our street stocks out to the feature and out and getting ready to go. Have a quick word here with Paul. He can talk to your hometown race fans. He's got the helmet off now. How about it for Paul Nienheiser? Down to here real quick there. You were victorious here back in April. You've had a very successful year. But on a race like tonight on a hometown track, how much does this one mean to you?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, it's great to see all you people in the stands tonight. Honestly, I am absolutely wore out. We got something going on with the steering in this thing, so I couldn't even get it to turn left. So kind of glad that one's over. I just need a nap and a whole bunch of water, I think. So again, thanks to all you guys. I got a couple of my sponsors from South Dakota drove all the way here, so it's cool to win with them. And appreciate everybody's support.
You had restart after restart tonight. That's a lot of patience.
Now you just kind of got to pick and choose your spots. So a little bit of experience probably played a part again.
Congratulations on a big time win. How about it one more time for Paul Nienheiser? Victorious for the second time this season with the